We gotta go big or go home. We're down to the gold.
Ready to rake, buddy?
No,
come on.
Go. The dust is flying.
I know.
It's too dry. Really?
We told Carl to start at 11, but it's just so dry. We're getting rolling. This is your rig for the next few hours, buddy.
How many?
The next few hours.
2? Why not 3?
Good luck. My dad said it's looking pretty good. Come check it. So that means go feel it and probably get the balers rolling. People are not quite here yet or home. This is just so unusual. It is October 9th, okay? You typically wouldn't start baling until about 3 o'clock. But there was actually a slight chance of rain yesterday. So when that happens, it brings cloud cover and breeze, and you don't get a morning dew because you missed the rain. It's pretty sweet. So we've been very fortunate. Gosh, that's just not far off at all. So this is what you call the twist test. Grab a handful of hay, presumably from the bottom of the windrow. You also try to go to the wettest area of the field because you know if that's, I'm sorry, toughest. I'm trying not to use the word wet. Wording is important when you're dry hay farmers. The toughest area of the field, and you grab, I don't know, an 1.5-inch diameter or something. You give it a few rings, and it's supposed to split. And that did split. I didn't quite have it all, so we'll do it one more time. Split. That's usually a pretty good indicator that it's good enough to put in bale format. Now, it's not the only indicator. On big days like this, I came out and I checked at 7 o'clock yesterday evening and felt that it was dry. So you would know that by the time the dew burned off in the morning that it was actually dry, that the stems were actually dry, you know what I mean? So this feels pretty good. I say this all the time, but today really is a massive day. We have 165 acres of third cutting, heavy orchard, really light alfalfa sitting on the ground. There was no dew this morning. The rakes were already running. It's gonna be an awesome day. I think we're gonna be able to do almost all of it, running 6 balers. I wasn't planning on getting started so early, so there's quite a few things in the morning we have to catch up on. Sammy is getting all the balers ready. My dad, Rob, and Carl are raking with the 3 rakes. Justin is finishing spreading fertilizer on a couple other pieces, so he's not here. And we kind of have a pretty good problem. We are running out of room. We have sold a tremendous amount of first cutting out of the back of the barn here. This is the machine shed that's, well, you've seen it in every picture, but I'm standing in the back. So we have our little 5-acre patch and the green barn over here, just to give you an idea where I'm at on the farm. And we made like 25 acres of this stuff already last week. We started stacking it here. We managed to sell some more first cutting over here. This is from a 12-acre fresh seeding. So as you can see, it has a, actually you can't really see anything here, it's pretty nice, but it does have a pinch of foxtail and a pinch of what we call barnyard grass. So it got set there. This was about 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna go ahead and move this and stack it so it takes up space in here. I'm gonna move these 24 bundles of first cutting over here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this entire wall and we're gonna make it storage for today and tomorrow's big baling day. And that might be the end of the push. So I'm gonna do that this morning, so when Justin gets done spreading fertilizer, he can come home, he can come back to the farm and get after it, stacking it. I'm gonna try to leave him with a nice clean slate. And as you can see, our footing here is 2 layers of tarp and then straw. So I'm gonna pick that up and make sure there's still good coverage of straw. So I got my straw here, bundle ready to cut, and I'll see if we need to put any more down. I also really need your guys' help. I am filming with the phone today. Well, I'm filming this particular segment with the phone. We've had a pretty good year. I treated myself. I got a new 360 camera. So as you can see up here, I have it mounted right there. What's pretty cool about it is it's a 360-degree viewing angle. I should be able to, without doing that super awkward, like look over here, look back to me, it gets bouncy and all that. I should be able to grab whatever angle I want from the camera roll and show you guys it. And I can even do a multi-view mode. So I should be able to show you my face along with what's going on in the front of the machine. So I think it'll work really well for these vlog style videos. So if you guys would so kindly, please leave a review of how this camera works. And if you liked it, The one thing I will say, I don't have an external microphone hooked up to this camera yet. The other camera I usually use has an external microphone, and I know that sound quality is a lot better with a microphone. So don't be too judgmental on however that sounds. That's something I will address. It just hasn't came in. And please let me know if you guys like it. Just leave a comment, yay or nay, or 360 yes, 360 no, or anything else. Feel free. I'm open to a lot of different suggestions. Alrighty, guys, this is the new camera. I hopefully am going to right now show you that you can see the front of the machine and me right here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start moving those first cutting bundles. And I'm not gonna show this scene for a tremendously long time because it's boring, but this will give us a great idea if this is gonna work or not. And you can kind of see the weird faces I make and the squinting and the, all that type of stuff I do while we're actually moving hay. Justin is going to be pleased with me, at least I hope. So hay is moving great, and that's awesome. And I'm glad it is, because we've been blessed with weather to make a pretty voluptuous third cutting, and we would not have room for it. We have been actively trying to price and put up a barn and do some things so we have more storage, because we are expanding a little bit every year. But it just hasn't really been the right time, and material's been up, but it kind of seems like material maybe is just going to be up forever. So we're probably just going to bite the bullet and go ahead and do it. Our biggest decision is where we're going to put the barn, because we have a couple different farms that we really need a barn on. So do we maybe just make 2 or 3 smaller ones instead of another giant one at the home farm here? It's tough to say. The guys got the balers ready to go. We are waiting for 2 tractors that are on the rakes to kind of finish up, and then we'll pull them off and get them on balers and leave 1 tractor still raking ahead of the balers. Usually we can have at least 4. Usually we can have 5 balers hooked up and still have 2 rakes, but we threw one of the smaller tractors on another barren because the 7260 that was running the barren is on a grain cart about an hour west of here. Actually, I think both 7260s are gone. So we're running a little short on tractors right now with harvest going on. What do you do? So Pete and Poe are going to make sure no one runs out of preservative. Is that right? You going to make sure no one runs out? You guys take the gator back? We're stocked up here. And we are going to start the balers rolling at 12 o'clock. It is 11:35. I got the back prep for Justin. I don't know if I showed you guys the final stack. I apologize. It looks good though, I promise. We have a couple new operators today. So I rode along with the first guy, retired gentleman helping us out. We got him set, making a 45-pound bale, about 33 to 34 inches. Gonna get the other, Bob Stone, everyone knows him. He's helping us bale today. We'll ride along, get him going. I'll hop in a baler, my mom will hop in a baler, Sam will hop in a baler. So what is that, 5? We'll pull 1 off the rake, get the 6 baler going. And it's showtime, it's beautiful. Hay's dry, we probed about 15%, we're happy and we're ready to go. It's only gonna get drier for about 6 more hours. We got 4 balers dialed in. The weights are good, the lengths are good. I'm sitting on a baler for a bit until a rake catches up. I have my stroke counter shooting for between 12 and 15 flakes a bale. See, that's an 18 flake bale. That means I should speed up a little bit. I'm at the high end of the low range though. I'm going 5-6, it's good enough. It has been about an hour since I last talked to you guys. We've charged over probably 40 acres or so. We have all the balers filled back up with Siliprime, our preservative. Everyone's running well. We had Don and Wayne, which is Robbie's brother and dad, show up, which we're really grateful because everyone's trying to get beans done and wheat and all that. And they farm themselves, so we were super grateful they showed up. Wayne and Don took over for me and Sam baling. Sam hopped in another barren. Robbie's hammering down in a barren. I'm gonna finally get back into the tried and true telehandler and start cleaning the field up. Jake is at school today. So when he gets home from school like 2:30 or something, he's gonna come over and help me consolidate and load trailers. Justin is finishing spreading out fertilizer. And he's almost done. He'll be back. He can start unloading trailers into the barn. Time to hit it. There's a lot of hay out there. My dad is still raking. He's gonna head across the street. We have the whole home farm down. He'll know when to stop. We're still getting used to running 6 balers. They can cross a lot more acres than, well, they can just cross a lot more acres than we're used to. You add a 6 baler into the rotation when you had 5, that's literally 20% more capacity. So we've actually screwed up 2 times now not raking enough hay because we just didn't quite know what we were capable of doing. So hopefully he rakes up enough. It is only like 1:30. We've had a great day. We've been baling. It's 1:35. We started baling at like 11:45. So we've had a great day. Given typical sunsets and when dew starts coming in and stuff's getting tougher, we have until about 7:15 to 7:20 to keep baling. So if that's the case, we'll just go ahead and do the whole home farm. It's all dry. I'm gonna park Poe. Poe will not get off the gator. This is his home for today. I'm gonna park him right here next to the preservative, so the balers, if they run out, they can come grab some. We had to make a small delivery the other day. We took out what we call the landscaping trailer. It's a landscaping trailer because I used to do some mulch when I was younger, and this is the trailer I would use. And Carl custom built those green running boards along the side so it would hold some mulch. Anyways, I would like to show you guys something extremely cool. We're gonna hook this up to another trailer, but what you're about to see might literally be the coolest thing on the farm. No, not this. Oh no. Yes, that's cool, but just wait. Completely hands-free. How cool is that? Hydraulic driven jacks. Like the coolest thing ever. This is our new 40-foot load trail. Hydraulic jacks, hydraulic dovetail, and deck over, which is really sweet. So it's actually like 48 feet of legitimate space. It's a smaller semi-trailer. It's pretty sweet.
We gotta go big or go home. We're down to the gold. Never been a better time to put it all on the line. Ooh, yeah. Time to put it all on the line.
I hope that you guys enjoyed that very brief drone video. I don't have too much time to play around. Everything is running smooth. All the machines are running smooth. I just got off the phone with my dad. We're going to keep raking quite a bit because we are way ahead of schedule. It is not even 2 o'clock and we have quite a few acres done. So now my goal here is to consolidate 3 bundles together, and the ground is dry enough that we will be okay following us around with trailers. So we don't have haulers yet. They're not done with high school. So I will go ahead and just get them staged so it'll be easy to load them up when the time comes that the trailers are here. And that'll take some time. It's always a little bit unnerving following so far behind the actual balers, but we'll get it done. The nighttime doesn't affect pickup as much as it affects the sheer ability to bale the hay. No issue there. It's a good thing when you're up late cleaning up hay. That means hopefully you got something done. So you can see I just pick up, stage 3 together, try to have them even, and then simple enough. And then this attachment on the telehandler will pick up 3, and the exact same attachment on Justin's telehandler will pick up 3 and put them in the barn. There you have it. That's all I'm going to do for a while. These marked bales right here are potentially the toughest spot in the entire field. They are on the southern headland, which hardly gets any sun this time of year. So we mark them, we consolidate them, we have the bearing guys mark them, which I really appreciate because it helps me sleep a little easier at night. It was obviously, we thought it was dry enough to bale, or we probably wouldn't have baled it. That doesn't always happen, you know, but today we did think it was dry enough. We marked it just in case, because these will be the bundles that we check back on in about a week or so. And if nothing strange or funky is happening with those, we have every right to believe that the rest of the field was just fine, you know? So you do a quality check on the stuff that you would expect to be bad, and if that's not bad, or funky or whatever, then you did a pretty good job. I would keep raking. I mean, I would at least make it to, I don't know, I just keep going. Yeah. I mean, you're going to see them cross the street here in 30 minutes, so you make a call. All right. We can bail till 7:30. Yeah. Okay, all right, bye. Phone call. Dad's checking in. It's like I said, with the 6 baler, we're a little bit hesitant on how much we can get raked up. So that should be what. I'll push it in a little bit. Looks good. That's 36. My camera. What's 36? 756. I'm able to, with Jake consolidating 3 in the field in the jitney, I'm able to fill up trucks a lot faster than Justin can unload, navigating this hazardous terrain back here. So I fly up here and help him out, get some trailers unloaded when I catch him. So you can see him backing into the barn now. I'm sure we're getting pretty full. And this is my first lap back here, and I will see what he's really got going on. This is a delicate move to avoid hitting the door. So he set it down, he picked it up on an angle so he could avoid being even underneath the door and get the hay in. And I'm sure he's just pushing tight. The balers were done at 4:59, PJ.
Really?
Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Snug as a bug.
I really had to do that. I had to do it underneath the garage door.
Right.
And then when we start doing the bottom, we'll bring that all the way out and square like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So we don't have to go underneath.
Okay. It's filling up.
Yeah, I know.
It's a lot of product. Watch it. Caught me over here. So we got Justin doing some fancy stuff on camera. He paved the way for us other operators. I should be able to just come in and do it easily. I don't think I'll have to fight the door on this. Yep. I am beyond the threshold of the overhead door. Beautiful. This is the delicate part. We got to make sure we don't run into each other. I was not paying attention. I'm glad he was. Too busy focusing on the camera. See, this is going to get me in trouble. I'm going to have another combine, total the combine head type incident. Now, if both telehandlers go down, I'm done. I got to go find something else to do. Now that we have an empty blue load trail, BLT, I will see if I can convince Carl to not go home yet and venture over to the next field with me. We can load that up. We are not too far behind. The Barons are still running across the road. They're done by the green barn. Too much is going on, man. The 8370 in the drill is going out for wheat. We're still doing hay. The old man left the combine. He didn't care. He was done.
You didn't finish raking, though.
No, hardly.
we would have raked it all, we would have been done baling by now.
Alright, I'm going over. I know, we'd have it all done. Nothing to do tomorrow. You could go home for once. I have effectively caught both the barons with my telehandler for now. By effectively caught, I mean there's bundles out there, but they're kind of working in their own clumps, and it's pretty stupid for me to go up and down the field until they're finished with a complete clump, because I may be searching for a third bundle to complete my trio grab, and I could drive farther than I really should drive had I not just waited for the baron to complete its section. I hope that makes sense. It's more important, it's better to let them get ahead and have all the hay picked up so bundles are placed where they're going to be, instead of searching and pecking around the entire field to find bundles. So we'll just enjoy Robbie for a moment. He is definitely keeping that girl loaded down. Wow. As you can see, we have extremely dry ground conditions, which is absolutely crazy. It's awesome. It let us get this hay dry. It's really kind of been a blessing. This is really unusual for this time of year. I wouldn't say unheard of. I mean, we have, and plenty of people have made October hay, but to be making it kind of this stress-free is fantastic. I don't know the overall quality of this camera, but as you can see, this is just phenomenal orchard. There is some alfalfa in this field, but it's amazing how when the orchard is thick, it just disappears. As you can see, the balers are actually moving too slow. There's quite a few flakes in here. We're pretty comfortable with like a 12 flake bale, and that's, gosh, that's nearly 18 or so. 45 pounds, just green as can be, thick. We're happy. This is what we want. This is hay farming. This is it for behind the farm. The rest of these parcels, there was 6 bundles more than this trailer can fit. So Carl said, load them, we can unload them. So here we are going 3 barren bundles high, which is 9 bales tall on the trailer, which is absolutely over height. We're not going under any power lines, so we should be good. Look at that beautiful load. This is the big load coming down. That is way up there. I don't even know if the camera can see up there. That'll be a true 360. Brigade is rolling in. Just a pinch before 8 o'clock. Everything is loaded up on trailers out of the field. We're in the barn. We ran out of room where we were stacking, so I finished up in the shop here to empty one of the trailers to at least get everything out of the field. And we'll worry about that tomorrow. We had an absolutely phenomenal day. Robbie gave me his bundle count, and he did almost 5,000 bales alone. Sam probably did, I'm not sure yet in here, maybe 38 to 4,000. So we had probably a 9,000 bale day, which is really sweet. And to shut down by 8, it's making it happen. What'd you think?
Good day.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Big day.
Yep.
Got a week going in tomorrow?
I hope so.